So, man shoots 7 police officers, and they were called to an unaliving in progress to do self-harm. This suspect was identified as 46-year-old Brandon Scott Pulis. I may have said that wrong. And he ended up DOA. But it was unclear if the SWAT team took him out or not. Now, that's what I got. We're fixing to watch this video together. They had an hour-long standoff, and this was in San Antonio, Texas last night, a little bit before 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. They got a second call, and that came in, it said it came in from one of the family members, and they were already hearing shots. So, they were already hearing shots. Now, 7 officers, thank God, they were injured, but they didn't have life-threatening injuries. They all had experience, it said on the job, 4 to 8 years. 4 to 8 years. Prayers to them and prayers for a full recovery, because I'm sure this was very traumatic and people might not understand things like this, but this never goes away. A scar is a scar, but visions and other eternal scars, they're there forever. Forever. So, prayers are out to the whole family. Let's see what this says. I'm going to see it with you.
Overnight, a terrifying scene in Texas. 7 officers shot after responding to a call at this building in San Antonio. Police surrounding the apartment complex. Shortly before 9 p.m. Wednesday, officers received a call from a family member of the suspect for a suicide in progress.
Now, this is full credit to NBC News. Again, this is 7 police officers was called to this unaliving of this man for himself.
Progress, according to police.
The first officer arrived was shot, and 6 others subsequent to that were shot as well.
Thankfully, the injuries to the officers are not life-threatening. When SWAT teams arrived, the suspect, described to be in his 40s, barricaded himself inside the apartment for several hours.
At the end of the event, the suspect was found to be deceased. We don't know if he was shot by a self-inflicted wound or whether or not he was shot by SWAT officers.
Some residents of the apartment complex were evacuated. Police say the suspect had 3 recent arrests last week on January 18th, 2 for assault and 1 for DWI. He was
Listen, I don't know what his motive was, but that's no reason to do all this. There is nothing so important that you have to be so scared of the law or anything else, or can't stand the law to do this. This is crazy.
Currently out on bond. And that question of how the suspect died is one of the threads police will be looking at today as the investigation continues and those 7 officers recover, guys. Thank you.